The art of diplomacy seems to be lost on US President Trump. He continues to make things worse for his country through his tweets. Sample his latest tweet on India. He has hit out for imposing retaliatory tariffs on American products. Now, one may question the need of the scathing tweet when a US delegation comprising of trade officials are all set to visit India. The US president said that India was having a field day, but it looks that it was he who was rather having a good time by insulting other countries. India was not the only country he targeted on Tuesday. He also once again hit out at British Prime Minister Theresa May. He called May's handling of Brexit foolish. As a trade friction between the US and India continues, India's retaliation to American tariffs is now hurting California's almond industry. Here's more.
Jake Wenger, owner of almonds, about this year's harvest after India imposed tariffs on almonds and 27 other American products, including apples and walnuts. The move came as a retaliation to US ending India's preferential trade status.
India used to be the second largest export market. In the last year, became the largest because of a lot of that new product going into India that would have gone into China. So going into this year, it's another greater level of concern because India was the place that sort of helped even out the impacts from the China tariffs. Now we see the new tariffs in India, and it certainly gives farmers a big question mark as we just are getting into the harvest season.
According to the US Department of Agriculture data, India is the largest buyer of US almonds, paying $543 million for more than half of US almond exports in 2018. Because of the ongoing tariff war between India and the US, members of the Almond Board of California have started exploring other markets.
So I'd say with these tariff issues, we're still committed to the markets where we're operating, but we recognize we have to be looking at other options as well.
The tariff war began when US President Donald Trump, through a presidential proclamation, withdrew duty-free benefits to Indian exporters worth $6 billion. Further aggravating trade tensions, India retaliated with long-pending tariffs on US products.
WTO is not working as it should be, then any country, including India, does not have any other option other than retaliation. So it is as simple as that. So whenever any country, including USA, is going to hit us with any kind of unilateral tariff hike or some kind of a barrier, trade barrier, putting in the entire process, then obviously India does not have any other option other than retaliating.
While the two countries were trying to find a middle ground to resolve trade differences before the crucial Modi-Trump bilateral meeting at the G20 summit, US President Donald Trump threw a surprise tweet further aggravating the tariff war and repeatedly asking Indian Prime Minister to reduce import tariff on Harley-Davidson bikes. While exclusion of India from the Generalized System of Preferences scheme could be seen as a beginning of the US's hardening stand towards India, US is India's largest trading partner with a total trade surplus of $16.8 billion. Both India and the US cannot afford an extended tariff war. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
Let's go across to Europe now.